Hello, good day. So in this video, we will be covering chapter 4 of Accounting Essentials, which covers posting and the preparation of the trial balance. Okay, so just a recap, no, again, the process of the accounting process is the steps in the accounting process that you have to analyze first, which transactions to record. Then you record the transactions initially in the journal, so which is the book of the book of the original entry, and then next is we post those transactions to the ledger. So for the purposes of simplifying our posting, we will only be concentrating on posting the transactions to the trial balance. Okay, so if to expedite our discussion, we will utilize the example that we used in the previous video, which is let me just copy it. So this was our example. This was our example, and the relevant journal entries were these. Here. Okay, so these were the relevant journal entries that we were able to um, identify and journalize in the previous video discussion. Okay, so the process of posting is just very easy actually. So the first step that you should do is this one. You have to list down all the accounts that were used and do not repeat it in the list. So for example here, in the first entry, the accounts used were cash and Quang Capital. And then now we have cleaning equipment. Now, though there is another cash here, we will not add this on the list since we have already listed cash. So next we proceed to adding to the list prepaid rent and then cleaning supplies. Afterwards, we have accounts payable. And then we have repairs and maintenance expense. Then we have cleaning service revenue. Then we have accounts receivable. Then what else? Quang drawings. So just to make sure that we were able to list everything. So cash, Quang capital, cleaning equipment cash, prepaid rent, cash, cleaning supplies, accounts payable, repairs and maintenance expense, cash, cleaning service revenue, uh, accounts payable, cash, accounts receivable, and then cleaning service revenue, repairs and maintenance expense, cash accounts revenue. Okay, so with that, we're done. So when it comes to after listing the accounts that we have used, no, or the account titles that we have used, we now arrange them according to the listing dito bitaw sa ato ang chart of accounts. So always so before ta magkuano, we have to identify first na unsa siya nga mga accounts. So for example, cash is an asset, ang capital is capital, cleaning equipment is asset, prepaid rent is asset, cleaning supplies another asset, accounts payable is liability, Repairs and maintenance expense is expense. Cleaning service revenue is revenue. Accounts receivable is asset. And then Quang drawings is drawings. So the sequence, guys, in arranging our account titles is asset, liability, equity, capital, drawings, revenue, and then expense. And in classifying asset and liability, you also have to consider current and non-current. So here, so we know that cash is an asset. So always number one si cash. Okay? And then, kung sunod na ni cash, diretso na siya accounts receivable. After accounts receivable would be inventory. And then after inventory, since wala tayo inventory, cleaning supplies. And after cleaning supplies, that would be prepaid rent. And then, what else? Our last asset is cleaning equipment. So, if you can see, guys, no, si cleaning equipment na last siya because this is non-current. Giuna na to ang mga current assets. Una, cash, accounts receivable, cleaning supplies, and then prepaid rent. Afterwards, ato nang gi-rank si cleaning equipment. After sa assets, let's go to liability, and we only have one, so that's number 6. And then after that, we have capital. So capital here 7, and then drawings 8, and then revenue, so 9, and then expense 10. So afterwards, if you can remember that the account that I introduced you last time, no, it looks like this. Okay. Okay. So how many accounts do we have? 10. So meaning we will create 10 T accounts. So you may choose to arrange them na paana, or you may arrange them na paana. So 10. So let me divide them into like 3 groups. So part 1, 2, 3, 4. Then another one here. Okay. Then here. That's 10 accounts all in all. And then afterwards, we will fill out the, diba, ang parts sa ato ang T accounts is na ate account title, debit, and then credit. Okay? So with that in mind, so we have here, dapat tayo mo, so, okay, para ma-center ang atong debit to credit. Okay? And then we proceed to filling out the parts. So cash, accounts receivable, number 3, cleaning supplies. And then we have prepaid rent. Afterwards, we have cleaning equipment. Then we have liability accounts payable. And we have Quang capital. And we have Quang drawings. And we have cleaning service revenue. And we have the repairs and maintenance expense. So, you have to be very careful, no, diri sa pag-ranking nimo sa pag-ranking nimo sa imong account titles. Wala kay problema sa expenses nga side kay bahala magkatinamblingin na diha, sige, I won't care. Revenue kasagaran isa ra man na siya kabuok, so okay ra pod siya. Drawings, capital, okay ra pod kay tag-isa ra man na sila. Sa dito din ka dapat maghinay sa ranking nimo kang asset ug kang liability. Kaya dapat mag-una yun kang current assets tas non-current assets, tapos current liabilities tas non-current liabilities. Ayan din si capital, drawings, revenue, expenses. Okay? So, tapos, so after we have plotted our T accounts, no, simple lang ulit itong pattern. So we go to the journal entries. So, natay dates na rin, no? So 2020. Magbutan ulit ang debit. Credit. Dapat kaya pa, more na akong copy. Debit, credit. Okay, debit, credit. Okay. Credit. Okay. And then afterwards, we post. So diri mo ni siya ang ginatawag na posting. So kung saan naasa siya sa imuhang journal entry, imo lang siyang ibutang sa imong trial balance, and we call that posting. So for example, kani si October 1. So butang ka diri here October 1. October 1. Okay? So cash daw kuno debit. So 25,000 October 1. Ano na? For Quang Capital, so Quang Capital credit og 25,000. So pangitaon si Quang Capital. So date, same date, October 1. 25,000 na credit. So kung unsa ang iyang porma sa journal nimo, dapat mo pud iyang porma sa imong T account. So naka-debit siya, i-debit nimo. Kung naka-credit siya, i-credit nimo. Same ang iyang concept sa dates. So ang first lang nga line ang mag-contain sa month, ang next nga lines will be the dates na lang dayon kung unsang adlaw. Okay? So second, no entry. So third, cleaning equipment debit October 3. So cleaning equipment October 3 debit. So October 3. For how much was that? 4,800. 4,800. And then may credit siya ng cash. So credit na ng cash October 3 for 4,800. Okay? And then next one, prepaid rent. Nag-debit ng prepaid rent noong October 4. So prepaid rent October 4. How much was that? 2,200. 2,200. Okay, and then after prepaid rent, we have cash. So another debit and cash. So this one, October 4. So dito ko magbutang October, there is one ko 4. Tapos, the amount is 2,200. Okay, so October 7, cleaning supplies debit. So October 7. October 7. For how much is that? 2,000. And then the utang. So accounts payable credit. So accounts payable credit October 7. October 7, 2,000. Okay. Next is we have October 9, repairs and maintenance debit. So repairs and maintenance, October 9. October 9. 800. So, and then yung Paris is October 9, cash for 800. Okay. And then next is cash. So October 12. October 12. Cash. Debit ng 1,960. And then October 12, cleaning services. So service revenue, October 12. October 12, 1,960 credit. Okay. Next is credit ng accounts payable. Debit ng accounts payable sa October 17. October 17. Debit ng 1,000. And then, a corresponding credit to cash ng 1,000. Next is accounts receivable. May debit ng nung October 21. may debit ng how much? 3,340 with a corresponding credit to cleaning service revenue. So 21, 3,340. Okay, and then another repairs and maintenance expense on 24. So October 24, 800 still. And then another 800 sa cash na credit. So 24, 800. And then may debit ng cash. So debit ng cash. What day was that? 27. And how much? 2,000. And then mag-credit tayo ng accounts receivable. 2027. Sorry. October 27, 2000. Okay, and then may debit ng drawings 17, October 31. Ayun. October 31, 1,700 with a corresponding credit to cash ng 1,700. Ayun. So, ganun lang kasimple yung yung posting. So, parang nililipat mo lang yung journal mo dun sa ledger or sa T account natin. Okay? Tapos, afterwards, what we do is we foot. So, by foot or footing, so andun yun sa notes ninyo. Footing means adding vertically. So, mag-add ka pa tindog. Okay? So, i-add lang yun muna siya tanan. Okay? Add. And then, aside from footing, we also do cross-footing. So, cross-footing is kanang add or minus ng tahigda. Okay? So, di ba, if you can remember, this is equal sign. Ang kaning center, di ba, debit credit. So, equal sign na siya. So, para makuha nimo ang iyahang balance, no, is imuhang i-minus ang duha. Okay? And then, sir, nganong sa debit pa nimo siya nakabutan? Okay. So, in determining kung aha mabutan ang balance, kung aha ang mas dako, dito nimo isunod ang katong ending balance. So, mas dako man sa 28,000 kung 11,000. So, kung i-minus nimo na silang duha, it's 17,660 and dapat ibutang nimo na siya sa kung aha ang dako. So, debit. Okay? So, single line na punta, forwards, double rule din ka. Okay? So, dapat naka-peso sign and then naka-double rule sa ending balance. Okay? So, for here naman, for accounts receivable, need mag-foot. Ngano man, isa-isa ra mo na iyahang linya. So, since isa-isa ra mo na siya, diretso ta cross-footing. Okay? So, balance. Okay na pod ko nga di mo magsud og balance diri no. So again, i-minus ang duha pero kung aha ang mas dako dito mabutang ang resulta. So 1,340 mas dako man si 2,000 kang 2,000 sa debit na to siya ibutang. Tapos for items like this no na kanang siya lang isa. So kung siya lang isa, wala kay problema. No footing, cross footing, diretso ka double rule. Okay? Same here. Okay, and then what else? For cleaning equipment, again, same. Isa ka buok. For accounts payable, so for example, kanio, may mas dako, 2,000, 1,000, so 2,000. So meaning, kung mag-minus ka, kang 2,000 yung ibutang ang answer sa iyahang tungod kumbaga. So, balance. Double rule. Okay? Then, so dili, reach the double rule because walay lain. Same sa tuang kwang drawings. Okay? For our revenue, so for kanisa revenue, tanan raman kay na credit. So kani siya diretso ra ka add. So diretso ra ka foot. Tapos since wala man siya debit nga side, so no need to cross foot. So ganun na. Tapos na same with here. So diretso ka na foot, no cross footing na. So wait lang. Nung wala siya kama. Char! So again, diretso ka na cross foot. Cross foot, diretso ka na foot, wala na cross footing. Okay? So after na yun guys, no, na, so that's it for posting. Now, let's move on to the preparation of the trial balance. So, a trial balance is still a financial statement. So, but dili siya sa katong pinaka-basic. It's like an additional statement to support in the preparation of the basic financial statements. Okay? So, for our trial balance, same yapon na itong buhaton. Nayapon tayo tulo ka buok buta nga dapat tundumon. So, first is we have to identify the name of the company. So the name of our company is wala siya nagbutang og ano, 'di ba? Wala siya nagbutang og wala siya ay dra CK Cleaning Services. Ayun. So CK Cleaning Services. That's the name of the company. The name of the statement is trial balance. And then unlike sa balance sheet o sa income statement nga napay as of for balance sheet, and then for income statement and statement of changes in owner's equity and statement of cash flows, si trial balance diretso na siya date. So ang date nato diri is nabad the year, that the year. So October 1, 2020. Ay October 31, 2020, end of the month gyapon yung ibutan. Okay. So October 31, 2020. Again, unsa itong rule nato when it comes to dates, kung walay giingon nga year, ang gamiton is ang pinaka-early nga na, pinaka-close nga nahuman nga tuig. So, and that's pag wala na ka diri debit, credit. Okay. Tapos, ang kanang ato din siyang i-arrange ang ato ang ato din i-arrange ang ato ang ay kung unsa nato pagkasunod diri sa ato ang account sa atong trial balance mo po na ang pagpasunod nato sa ato ang trial balance. So diri as account titles. Okay, so cash, accounts receivable, sorry. So accounts receivable, and then we have, what was the next one? Cleaning supplies, right? Yeah. So cleaning supplies, and then we have prepaid rent. Then we have cleaning equipment, and then we have accounts payable, and then Quang capital, Quang drawings, cleaning service revenue, and then the repairs and maintenance expense. Okay. So to check lang, no? Sige, butan na nito total. Sorry. Okay. So to check lang, no, let's count our account titles na butang 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you can remember sa ito ang list, tama na po 10. So meaning ni i-coincide atong number of account titles. Tapos atong i-check din kung same bit ang pasunod. So cash, accounts receivable, cleaning supplies. Cash, accounts receivable, cleaning supplies. Tapos prepaid rent, equipment, accounts payable. Prepaid rent, cleaning equipment, accounts payable. And then Quang Capital, Quang Drawings, Quang capital, Quang drawings, cleaning service revenue, and repairs and maintenance expense. Cleaning service revenue and repairs and maintenance expense. Afterwards, kung unsa ang nakabutang dito sa imuhang T account, nga balances niya, mo rin to imong kopyahon sa imuhang kanang trial balance. So, di ba? Si cash, na-debit nga 17,660. Si accounts receivable na ay debit nga 1,340. Si cleaning supplies na ay debit nga 2,000. Prepaid rent na ay debit nga 2,200. And then cleaning equipment na atay debit nga 4,800. Accounts payable, credit. So maghinay ka dapat yung tanawon. So credit nga 1,000. Capital credit nga 25,000. Drawings na ay debit nga 1,700. Revenue na ay credit nga 5,300. Repairs and maintenance expense na ay debit nga 1,600. Okay? So afterwards, ato din na siyang i-add tanan. So, ang tumong nato diri sa pag-prepare sa trial balance is para ma-check kung equal ba ang both sides. So as you can see, equal na nato ang both sides. So, meaning ana guys, no? It doesn't mean na sakto ang imuhang journalize na tanan, whatever. Sakto ang imuhang pag-post from the journal and from the journal to ledger and then to trial balance. Okay? So, yung ana lang gud ka simple ning ato ang preparation of the trial balance and ato ang posting of accounts from the journal. So, as simple as that. So, mura gini siya ang kanang pinaka-gist sa ato ang chapter 4. And with that, I also hope no nga kanang you will be interested enough in reading katong mga errors, unsaon pag-identify sa errors dito sa ano. But ang pinaka-essence lang yun is dapat nakabalo mo unsaon pag-post o unsaon pag-prepare sa ato ang trial balance. Okay? So with that, no, we're done with our topics for the midterm. I hope that mag-prepare mo for the midterms nato because we will be covering again from chapter 1 to posting and preparation of the trial balance. Okay, so by finals we will be doing worksheet and then the preparation of the financial statements. So tana no kanang namin natunan for today, and if na may questions, please don't hesitate to approach me. Okay, so again guys, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day.